very difficult to even get the starting altitude. So after launching, we flew 20 minutes in one height, and then I decided to go a bit towards the first starting line, quite low, and I was lucky to catch a thermal, which brought me up. So also the start was very tricky, and then after that it was almost no wind, only little clouds. So I tried to fly very slow on the ridges to keep the altitude. There was one thermal at the first turn point, which was 2 meters, and I used all the height, and from that onwards there was basically nothing anymore. So I was flying very slow on the ridges, and then I even couldn't make the turn point because I was too low. So I flew only on close to maybe 600 meters, and then the next turn point I also cut, and I also was too low, but I decided this would be the best choice to get some penalty points, but not to wait in an area where there was no lift. Yeah, so it was quite stressful.
The final glide?
Final glide for me was still okayish, but only 150 meters, 200 meters plus, where I would have needed 300, right? But it looks a bit interesting if you are in blade at a low altitude. Yes.
Yes. At least the views were good, right?
Yes.
Congratulations again, it was a great flight. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
How was it?
It was quite tricky from the start to catch the altitude. I was over there, actually on the height of the lower ridge. So it was quite tricky to get the altitude for the start. Luckily I managed. Then was a tough race on the first and on the second leg. But we got lower and lower on the ridges. I managed to quite turn the second turn point here. Was a bit higher than the others. They circled a bit lower in the valley. Mario and I came on top, but the terminal didn't work. So at the end we tried to catch. Actually, I was trying to catch another terminal. Mario was thinking to do the final glide from there. At the end we did the same because there was no thermals anymore. And then it was a quite tough finish. I was first expecting to do a direct landing. But then I catch a little lift, maybe 1 kilometer in front of the finish line, so I could land with the normal pattern.
Alright, so it was tricky. There was intervals of good climbs and nothing to climb, and the most important today was to be patient and stay in the air when the intervals go down. So we struggling before start, after releasing, and then we are struggling at the second turn point in front of Spanovrch. The turn point was high and we were low and we couldn't touch the turn point. It takes quite a long time to get some height. But yeah.
Tell us a little bit about.
I was on the second turn point. I was much too low because I have made study before the flight, and so I didn't know that it is so high. But other things are very well working. Yeah, I was on a good trail, but there I lost a lot of time. Tomorrow I will do it better.
Yeah.
I have it turned.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a nice flight. Before the flight, I didn't think it worked so well. Yeah.
And how was the final glide?
Oh, it was okay. It was okay. Yeah.
You came high enough.
Yeah. Today I come high enough. Yesterday I was a little bit too low.
Congratulations. Penalty point from
Congratulations to the winners.